Juto, you found out, haven't you? You know about the 2 wars that happened in the past. This war is the same as the others, only more people have died than before. They've all had their Khan drained by Sentinels.
Their Khan was drained?
That's right. You and the princess don't possess that ability. Only the Carta have the ability to absorb Khan. The Sentinels are entities constructed in their image, so they have the ability to absorb the Khan of living things.
But we've defeated lots of Sentinels so far. How have they been collecting so much Khan?
The Sentinels that you defeated were decoys meant to divert the Southern Forces' attention. Sentinels sent into regions far removed from the battlefields have been collecting Khan. Xuanzide intends to take the Khan he's gathered and inject it into the common vessel inside the princess.
Injected into Zephy's common?
The reason Xuanzide started the war was to collect vast amounts of Khan. Xuanzide's objective wasn't just to wait until the princess's common matured, but to accelerate it.
Wait, don't tell me he thinks he's going to protect the world with the Khan from those tens of thousands of people.
This whole thing hasn't been to protect the world. It's been to maintain Strada. 1,000 years ago, this land was almost destroyed as a result of the Great Carta War. To prevent that, Strauss used Strada to supply the world with his own body's Khan, causing it to circulate. After that, nature in Landsheim recovered. It was reborn as a fertile land. In other words, a paradise was created. However, to maintain that paradise, a vast quantity of Khan was required. From the day he infused the Khan into Strada, for 800 years, Strauss's Khan was enough. But after that, doom seeds began to fall again. In order to stop it, he needed to collect enormous amounts of Khan and feed it into Strada. Twice at 150-year intervals, he started a war, collected Khan, and replenished the world's supply. But when it began to run low, the seedfalls began again. The price we pay for maintaining this paradise is the Khan purified by tens of thousands of people, as well as the command of the Magna Carta.
Yeah? Well, that is the complete opposite of his moving little speech. I mean, didn't he sacrifice the Magna Carta to save the world and stop the seedfall?
We have been no more than a handful of tools that Xuanzide chose to fulfill his ambitions. Even if there's seedfall, that doesn't mean the world will end. This paradise will revert back to the environment it had prior to 1,000 years ago. In a world without Strada, we would have to work hard in order to accomplish basic things, and we couldn't use wizardry and pillars. Even so, I don't think that an artificially created paradise, this current Landsheim, is how the world should be.
But Lord Strauss's sacrifice alone was enough 1,000 years ago, right? I don't understand why tens of thousands are necessary now.
Princess, that's... Strauss wasn't the one and only sacrifice. He killed the Carta and absorbed their Khan into his own command. Then, he left for Strada. That is the real reason why the Carta became extinct during the Great Carta War. The legend that Strauss sacrificed himself in order to save the world was a fabrication that he made up to cement his position as a hero.
If that's true, then all the people who have been killed by Sentinels are being fed to Strada?
That's horrible. All those Mare who died, all for something like that?
That's horrible. All those Mare who died, all for something terrible like that.
Even if you had been sacrificed, Princess, the same acts of brutality would have been repeated in 150 years' time.
Using lives as the price to maintain a false paradise. It's unspeakable.
Juto. Even though I didn't know, I've taken many lives in this war. I've done terrible things.
Stop talking like that. Every single one of us have been used as tools in this war. We can't let Shuenzite get away with this. What we need to do is...
Let's destroy Strada.
Zephy?
I'm almost certain that my mother also turned down Shuenzite's proposal because of this contradiction. And because of it, she was killed. There's no meaning in a world built on sacrificed lives. That isn't paradise. It's the same as hell. As for me, I'm going to destroy Strada.
I agree.
Without Strada, Landsheim will revert to its environment of more than 1,000 years ago, and we'll lose our paradise. To the people of Landsheim today, I suppose unimaginable hardships await.
But if we don't do something, the wars will be repeated forever.
I, too, do not want a world that demands blood as payment.
This all must stop. I cannot allow more Trewa to be sacrificed.
I'm with Argo. We Mari are suffering losses too.
That settles it then. The problem is, what to do about it?
Strada is up in the sky. How do we get to it? It's not like we can fly there.
Ahem! If you need to know anything about Strada, I'm your bird!
Igton, when did you get here?
I haven't finished repaying you for saving me, you see, so you need to go to Strada, do you? If you need to go to Strada, it's time for me to do my thing!
Oh, that's right! You said that going to Strada has always been your dream, didn't you?
Wow, talk about perfect timing. So, is there really a way to get there?
That's right! The fact is, there's a way to get to Strada. This top-secret information was located in the records of the nearly extinct Avis. They say there's a device that sends life forms into the con stream and instantly to Strada, the same way pillars send information. It seems to be from around the same time as Strada.
1,000 years ago.
Shockingly, the Northern forces have already been using it!
They've been using it?
Yes, it appears that they've already gone aboard Strada. This device used to be located in Ruhalt. To tell you the truth, the reason I was captured in Ruhalt was because I was trying to steal it.
What? You're a thief, Igton?
Ahem. I wanted that device so badly. Just the curiosity of a science lover. In any case, I shouldn't bother the people who saved my life with such trivialities.
So, if we go to Ruhalt, we'll be able to get to Strada?
No, the Northern forces have already taken the device away. However, I might be able to build one for you. I did succeed in stealing the blueprints, and although they took the plans away, they're still up here in my head. But I can't say with certainty that I'll be able to get it 100% working.
It may be a big risk, but in my opinion, I think it's a risk worth trying. What do you need? We'll get it for you.
You really mean it? My pulse is pounding. I'm itching to get started.
Igton, the future is resting on your shoulders. Do all you can to make it work, all right?
Yes, Miss Zephy. All right, then. I'll think of all the materials I'll need.
After wandering blindly for so long, we finally spotted our objective. Strada. Now there's no more need to wander. We just need to keep marching forward.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they'll have that.
Melissa, I'm glad we were able to see each other again. I wanted so badly to persuade you that day.
I'm really sorry, Juto. I've put you through such horrible things.
It's alright. You came back to me. Besides, it was thanks to you that I learned the truth. We were able to unmask Shuenzite too. I should be thanking you.
Can I join you and fight?
Of course.
I want to do all I can to make up for my mistakes.
I said the same thing. After all, I used to be Elgar the Regicide. I had a hand in unforgivable things. But you won't be able to stay here if you constantly torment yourself by thinking about your sins. Let's fight together. Let's bring Strada down to the ground and take back our world.
Juto, you've changed.
You think so? Must be because of my hair.
Not just the color of your hair, your overall vibe is different. You've become more masculine. You've found someone to protect, haven't you?
What brought that on? You're making me blush.
By the way, how's it going with the princess?
What? Why do you ask?
Oh, you seem kinda close. I thought to myself, my Juto's growing up.
It's no big deal. We're just...
Fine, fine. I get it. You don't have to say anything.
What are you two talking about?
Oh, nothing.
Huh?
Okay, now that's over. Let's see, so now Melissa's a guest. So let's go. These guys are always picking fights. What? I blame Juto. He probably Skywind hammers or it away.
Luck is part of the strategy.
I'm coming!
I don't normally do pointless battles.
Just call me whenever you need help. Helping an ally out is only natural.
So basically I just go kill things in the marsh. Aw. I thought it was gonna be the insta-kill. Oh, I got the counter. Oh, I got a black pearl.
You're fine without my help, aren't you? This is just a scratch. Too slow. I can see what you're doing.
You're open!
Your attack is monotonous.
Grab a quick save.
I will protect the princess. Luck is part of the strategy.
These guys haven't given me any of the stuff they're supposed to for the quest yet. Oh, there's one.
You okay? Don't push
Oh, he
yourself.
killed it
You
right
should
when I was
rest.
gonna do it.
I'm coming!
There's another one. Insta-kill everything.
Your attack is monotonous.
Come. Hold on! I'll be right there! Believe in me.
There we go.
Keep on fighting.
Got all the pollen we need.
I'm coming!
Still gonna finish these guys off though. And there's one of those guys. And I got the black pearl.
Take it easy and get back!
Yeah, we're not gonna fight that guy. We're just gonna go back. Save. And then there's another quest right up here. But you have to go there to activate it. And I would recommend taking out these little guys on the way up, because essentially it's going to be a battle,
Luck is part of the
and if they're
strategy.
not dead then they could join in, and it just makes it more complicated. I mean, I know they don't do that much damage, but they get in the way, they distract the AI.
This should be enough.
You've done well.
I'll take it from here.
It's just generally a good idea to clear these guys out.